Hello everybody. We're going to take a look at Unit 1.1i at WAMAP. And in this one we are adding or combining numbers with different signs. Okay. So even though they say add, sometimes the operation is subtraction. So if you think of add as combine, we're going to put numbers together where the signs are different. Okay. Question number one, add -3 minus -4. So when you are subtracting a negative, the result is like adding a positive number. So it turns into an addition problem. So this is -3 plus -3 plus positive 4. -3 plus 4. Okay. So you've got a -3 and a positive 4. The two numbers have different signs and they are to be combined. We'll get to that one in just a second. And the second problem, -8 plus 4. So we are adding here, adding a positive. So we've got -8, positive 4. The signs are different. And so it has a special handling. And at WAMAP, they give you problems where you combine numbers with the same sign and numbers with a different sign. So my mnemonic when the signs are different is you take the difference between the two numbers, and that's difference is a keyword that means subtraction. So here we have right now the signs are the same, right? You got a -3 and a -4, but we are subtracting this -4. So we could assign a new sign. We could say this is the same as saying -3 plus 4. Now the signs are different. So when the signs are different, we take the difference between the two numbers, which means 4 minus 3 gives you 1. And then to determine the sign, we look at the sign of the number with the larger absolute value. And 4 is bigger than 3. If we ignore the signs, 4 is bigger than 3 normally. And so 4 has a positive sign, so our answer will also have a positive sign. So -3 minus -4 can be rewritten as -3 plus 4. And now you can see clearly the signs are different. So we use we'll take the difference between those two numbers, which was 1, and then we look for the number with the larger absolute value, and we keep that sign on the answer, okay? So this may take some practice, but this is a pretty good way to do it. For the second problem, we've got -8, positive 4. The signs are different. We're going to take the difference between 8 and 4, which is 4. And then we're going to look at the absolute value of 8 and 4 and which number is bigger. So 8 has a larger absolute value than 4, and 8 has a negative sign. So our answer here will have a negative sign. I think this is the easier way to do these problems. You can bring out a number line if you like. You've got like 5 here and 0 here and -5 here. And you've got, okay, so that we're going to start at -3 right around here. Starting point, right? First number is always your starting point, -3, and then we're subtracting. So we would go to the left, but hey, wait a minute, it's a negative number, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and end up here at +1, right? +1. The other way to look at this is say -3. Okay, we're starting at -3, and we're adding 4. We're going to go ahead. So it's -3, -2, -1, 0, +1. So either way, we're going to end up at +1. Okay. For the second problem, we'll do the same size number line approximately, but have the scale different. We have 10 and -10. So -8 plus 4. As usual, you're going to start at -8. First number is your starting point. And then you're going to add 4. And I can see my tablet isn't updating, but -8 is right here. And if we add 4, which means go to the right 4 places, we'll have -7, -6, -5, -4. And we're going to end up at -4, which will be right here on the number line, right around here. And so -4 is our answer for this question. So let's go back to WAMAP and try these answers out. First one, we had a +1. +1, which we can just enter as 1. Okay, that was right. And let's try second one, we had -4. And let's get a similar question. You could try these. -3 minus -5. So this is testing you for the same type of understanding. And this one should look a lot like, we'll get a similar question. It should look a lot like this format. -4 plus 1. So if signs are different, take the difference and use the sign of the number with the bigger absolute value. For this one, you've got all these negative signs together. When you're subtracting a negative, it's the same as adding a positive. So -3 plus 5. Then the signs are different. Take the difference between the two, which is 2. And the number with the larger absolute value is 5, and that's positive. So it's +2. Give these a try and see how you do. If you get stuck, let me know. I'm here to help.